Hey yo, E-King's Fight News, and Anthony Joshua has got a message for Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Let's get into it. We got more on this. Alright, so apparently Anthony Joshua, who's fighting in New York in a few weeks, June 1st, Madison Square Garden, looking for that Wilder smoke, apparently. This is what he had to say. In mentioning Wilder and Fury's name, he said, you know what? If they want these fights in 2020, that only helps him. And it only hurts Wilder and Fury because they're the ones that are getting older and older. And meanwhile, Anthony Joshua is the younger fighter out of all three of them guys, or out of all two of them. So basically AJ is saying, hey man, if you really want that fight in 2020, it's only hurting you. And I gotta say, AJ's got a point here. I mean, he was actually the first one to suggest the fight 2019-2020, and you know what? He just might get it. He just might get it. But the problem is for Anthony Joshua is he going to give up the financial split? Is he going to let Wilder in on a 50-50 deal? Will that fight have to be on DAZN? Will he come over to Showtime? Is he going to sign a deal with DAZN that pretty much puts a halt on the fight? What the fuck is this, man? Anyways, what do y'all think about what AJ is saying right now? Let's get into that quote. E-King Fight News, man. We got more on this. Alright, so y'all see what it is. Anthony Joshua, the longer Wilder and Fury wait, I'll be tougher to beat. So unified heavyweight champion believes that he's getting better with each passing year. And you know what? I have seen some small improvements in AJ's game. We noticed the jab to the body against Povetkin. We noticed he looked a bit more calm under fire compared to other fights where he let loose, got into a war out of nowhere, kind of like the Dillian White, kind of like Vladimir Klitschko. That turned into a war for a little bit, but he stayed calm when Povetkin was able to land some big left hook shots. So this is what Joshua told BBC Radio. I've got through with strength, guts, and heart. I've got away with mistakes. I realized I couldn't continue my journey like that. After Klitschko, I thought, how many more fights can I have like that before the mistakes aren't there anymore? For the last 2 years, hand on heart with my team, we spent so much time doing things outside of boxing, things that can drain me. How do we now train smart to become smarter in the ring? Less quantity, more quality. It didn't happen overnight. It has taken 2 years to implement. And this is the first camp we are really seeing it. Look at my last fight against Povetkin. I was ill, tired, had a flu, had a headache. I was going through changes. It will be interesting as this is the first time I can express these things. Alright, he went on to say the longer Fury and Wilder leave it, the tougher it will be for them, as I am not the fighter of 2 years ago. Give me another year or two and I'll develop a little bit more. So it's Anthony Joshua saying, you know what? Time is on my side. Time is on my side. Those guys are only getting older and I'm only getting better. So what do y'all think? Because apparently Deontay Wilder has no problem in waiting till 2020. I mean, let's face it, he has not been... He's done a complete 180 in terms of pushing for the AJ fight. He's put a complete halt to that notion. He's letting the fans do the talking. He's letting, Eddie Hearn do the talking. He's letting the media do the talking. But Wilder pretty much just say, you know what? I ain't fucking with these dudes. I ain't fucking with them like that. We tried. He's dead set saying he tried to make the fight in 2018. And because it couldn't come to fruition, he's definitely holding a bit of a grudge against Eddie Hearn and how that all played out. Now, will he forgive them? I imagine at some point this fight will happen. That's being very optimistic. It's being very optimistic because, you never know. There's so many politics involved. I don't even know if Shelly Finkel really wants to make the fight happen. I don't really want to know if Al Heyman wants to make the fight happen. As big of a fight it is, both of these guys are ticking time bombs. All it takes is one loss, and they're gambling high stakes right now. It can all change come June 1st if Andy Ruiz pulls off an insane upset. It can all change if Dominic Breazeale lands one shot that Wilder didn't see coming. We don't know where Wilder's chin is really at when it comes to a flush shot that he didn't see coming. Anybody can get KO'd. Anybody. And no knock on Luis Ortiz. He landed some vicious shots at Deontay Wilder. And credit to Wilder, he never went down. He never went down under that onslaught. Unfortunately, Luis Ortiz is not someone you really want to bring up anymore after what happened with the whole potential AJ negotiation. Right? He completely dropped the ball, and a fight could not be agreed upon through their own fault of Luis Ortiz's team. So, in a way, it is a credit to AJ, as he was looking for all the smoke. He was looking for that fight. Not only that, but the thing AJ needs to consider is Wilder's power isn't going anywhere. I don't think Wilder's speed is going anywhere. I don't see him slowing down. I don't see, he's actually at a point where Deontay Wilder can only get better from here. He can only get better. It ain't no way Deontay Wilder's getting worse. There ain't no way. And I'm saying that as not as a joke, not to be facetious, nothing like that. There ain't no way Deontay Wilder's getting worse. He's got the power of fucking Thor, and he's got insane athleticism. And I haven't seen Wilder take a step back yet. So I don't know if AJ's all the way correct on that, but gotta wait and see. For now, it's E-King Fight News, man. Let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Tyson Fury, on the other hand, I got nothing to say about Tyson Fury. Dude's a hoe to me. He's going to fight two bums next. Meanwhile, AJ and Wilder will be fighting substantially tougher competition. Unless I'm wrong and Wilder decides to fight Kowanowski, which really no one wants to see that shit. I don't want to see Kowanowski. I just don't think he's worthy, and I don't think he'll pose any kind of a challenge to any elite heavyweight. I don't see it. Let me know what you guys think. E-King Fight News, and we're out. Peace.